Right, so you've made your saving throw.
Yep.
And we're down to the one in front of, in between you three. You're the last person to kind of hit it, Damocles, so it just turns almost, stupidly to face you.
Excellent. Well, I'm going to attack it with my taunting strike.
Okay. So, first things first, can I do, because
Yeah.
this won't provoke that, which is to knock Damocles on his arse.
Oh, right, I see. Sorry.
This is almost certainly going to work. Because
And it
always
is a
does.
26 on my side,
Right, acrobatics or...
athletics.
So I need to roll a 20, obviously. Yeah, I'm not very good at these. That's 19.
So close.
25.
So Damocles is slammed to the ground, and then as it comes to attack, you quickly now
Will.
do your
Swipe.
taunting strike.
So I'm looking at my sword like...
Excellent.
You need 20 or higher.
Yeah, 20 just.
Yes, that's fine. And it will brace against the incoming attack. You're slashing though, so it's only 2d6.
I'm going to vital strike.
Oh, that armour helped a lot. That 5 on the d6 was good. So it's made a brace. However, you can then spend a little... Oh, you've got 1 stamina left after that.
Guess what I'm doing next turn? 4, 5. Ten. 22, 23, 34.
And that's enough. With that, your blade, as it's Damocles, you're just on the ground, you see this huge fist about to come down on you.
I'm gonna slice it off.
Yeah, there's a shink, and the fist lands next to you, blood splashing, and then the thing just collapses to the floor. With your prone position, you are covered in blood. It's not pleasant.
Cheers, buddy.
And Silas, it's over to you now.
I'm going to recover.
D6 as well. D6.
One measly one.
Okay.
I'm going to recover.
And with that, you recover. Whilst you're recovering,
8 plus.
Lovely.
Plus what was it? So how much hit points do I get?
8 plus 6 for your hit points. 14.
Thank you. 40.
And
9.
4 stamina.
Welcome back, my friend.
Okay. And end of the round. No duration. Start of the next round. Round 6. You're still bleeding, so
Oh, boo.
6.
4.
So you lose 4 more hit points.
Am I still bleeding?
You're still. If you rolled a 1 or a 2, the bleeding
Oh,
stops.
okay, there we are, thanks.
Okay, and at the top of the round is Stray. Do you want to go first? I'm just thinking yours is the only one left now.
Mine is the only one left, isn't it?
Yeah.
Drop the blizzard. We're on the way.
You don't know.
No.
So I am going to do the following. I am going to first of all, I am going to quicken.
Yeah.
So that drops to a swift. And then I'm going to use my ice orb,
Yeah.
which I am going to throw in its face. Hopefully. With a crit.
Yes!
Well, it will attempt to brace, which it manages to brace, but I don't think it's going to be enough.
No.
So you're adding 2d10, 1 for the chill, 1
Yeah.
for the crit.
Yeah, and it's ice orb, so it's empowered as well.
Yeah.
Because I always empower my icy orbs. Because it's free.
That's another d10.
1, 2, 3. One I can't count, and I can't find d8s because I'm being a div. Don't have.
Do you want to do it?
No, it's just here. It's just hiding. And 2d10.
3d10.
3d10.
Crit, empower, and chill.
And my chill. Oh, I forgot about that one. Oh, this feels so much nicer. Oh, that's
that's
better.
good.
So that's a 10.
And that's enough. Finish counting.
10, 24, 25, 26, 7, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 42!
And with that, you just
now it's
blast it apart. The ice sharding the figure. The guardsman that
Go.
drops doesn't look fantastic.
Like this.
And with that, the last of them is taken down. Your blizzard continues to swirl, but you're not hearing any combat beyond. And as a realization that you seem to have dealt with all of these dawns on you, you begin to rest.
I'm not resting.
You look around at the devastation. There are dead guardsmen everywhere. The floor is covered in pools of blood. It's just leaking around. It's swirling about. It's just the smell is now beginning to get to you. Above, now that there's a lot of silence down here, apart from this blizzard smashing against the wall, above you can hear shouting and screaming and grabbing of weapons and...
That was a bit late, isn't it?
Would have been anyways. Those weapons don't damage these things. It's lucky we were here.
Estrella, are you alive over there?
Yes? Have they gone?
Well, from here, yes.
Okay.
There's sounds of something from above.
Alright.
Perhaps we can regroup.
Drop my blizzard and walk up to them.
So, you said there's symbols on the guards.
Yeah.
What concerns me is that they weren't cultists, we'd assume. I just thought this thing was something that happened to the cultists.
Oh, where on earth is that one that we brought in with us? It's him. He's got to have done this.
I'm gonna go to the room where that weird feeling was. That's the room I'm beelining for.
Okay, that's the one where the door's been completely smashed apart and you got bits of gnome.
Bits of gnome, yeah.
Yeah. As you look within, you can see that there's a desk, interrogation desk, 2 chairs. The one chair's kind of knocked off to the one side. The other chair is where it is, but it has a kind of pastish, like something was sat on it. And
Is that the one where the
Absolutely
gnome
destroyed.
probably would have been?
gnome, if the interrogation was the same as yours, the gnome would have been closer to the door,
Okay.
and the chair that's knocked over. The other chair is facing the door, where the person being interrogated would sit, and that's the one where it looks like something was on there and got basically...
They didn't take that threat seriously at all, did they?
Oh no.
We told them.
Regardless, it sounds as if there's shouts coming from upstairs, so either they are attacked as well, or they are coming to inspect what's going on here.
Gallard, they know you more than us. I think you need to go upstairs first. I'll be right behind you, but if I stick my head up there and they might shoot me. I'm still weak.
Things are quietening down upstairs now, and you're beginning to hear very muffled, but it sounds like Captain Stewart's voice.
Okay. Should we head up,
Yeah.
find the stairs up, and go and see what's happening?
I'm not taking the blame for this.
No.
Well, we shall see. Let's go and find Captain Stewart.
And with that, you can hear the noise of his plate armor as he begins to walk down these stairs. You can see a kind of blaze of fire illuminating around him. His sword is drawn, but it's just a fiery blade. As he's looking down, shield out to one side, he's carefully moving down and looking at the scene.
Hello?
He then stops and, what the...
You
Looks at the 4 of you, looks at what's down here, and begins to, okay, just stand back. And more of his men begin to move in. Then looks around and, what the...
I warned you. Whatever was going on in that room weren't good.
Looks across at the door and then calls up to one of the guards. And, go get, on the spot now, and names just evaporate.
The man.
Give me a guard's name.
Boris.
No.
See, it's not
Rogan.
just me.
Rogan.
No.
We'll go back to Rogan Josh. She was always a good one.
Go get me Roger, he says.
Yeah.
Bring that guardsman. And he's just keeping you lot where you are. More guards begin to filter in with crossbows, and he's got them leveled around.
Stowed weapon and shield, and
A petrified guardsman comes down, and Captain Stewart looks at him and goes, You definitely didn't see these four. No, they're in their cells. It points towards where the interrogation was taking place. It happened there. The gnome exploded. The guardsman just kind of begins to break down again, and Captain Stewart shakes his head.
There's a slight smug look on Silas's face.
It's me that's laughing, not the character.
And with that, he's... Okay, this is way beyond mine. Oh, jeez. He looks at where the gnome was and... Oh, House Silas is not going to be happy. Oh, jeez. He then turns around. Someone, inform the mayor I need to see her immediately. Looks at the four of you and...
Do I have to go back to my cell now?
No. Go back to the guild house. Just stay there for now. I'll come and see you.
It'll take us a little time to get cleaned up. But I imagine.
Oh yeah,
it'll take you even.
I'm covered. Because you chopped the things
There are lots
off.
of washrooms upstairs if you want to get cleaned up before going into the street, and don't talk to anybody about this.
No way.
You need to rest up anyway.
Yeah.
Smile at him.
You can't be thinking about food at a time like this.
No, I was...
Money.
No, I was wondering if there was a medic around that could come and help me.
He seems to be very preoccupied with what's happened here and what needs to be done to tidy up this absolute mess.
I can see to your wounds when we get back to the guild house. Let's get cleaned up and out of the good captain's way.
Yeah, I'm just mopping up otherwise.
I killed him. It was all by myself.
You did? We think. I mean, it's dead, and
So you
you're
claim?
not, so yeah.
It's looking a bit cold.
Let's let's get out of it. This is horrible.
So the gnome,
He's gone.
there was a gnome.
There he is.
Yeah.
There's some of him.
This is
Yeah,
not.
but-
This is not a good town for gnomes.
So there was a gnome here. Did we see the gnome? Didn't see the gnome. Wonder who the gnome was.
Well, yeah. Oh yeah, because we've
Oh,
not,
yeah, we never
we've
saw
not
him,
met
did
the new quartermaster, have we?
No?
Perhaps we'll learn in time, but there's no point us
It
worrying about
sounds
it.
like-
Let us get cleaned up,
Yeah.
back to the guild house, and we can discuss it.
Sounds like the captain's gonna give us a bit more information later.
Well, where's the place to clear? Do you know where it is, Gallard?
Not a clue, but I'm sure we'll find somebody that will.
Okay.
Yeah,
will show us
if we
the
just turn up looking messy.
Yeah, Captain Stewart calls to one of the guards and can you show them where the washrooms are and bring the horse round. Make sure they've got everything they need. Then shouts up, has someone gone and sent that message yet? And you shout back, yes sir, yes, someone's gone, sir. And once you're kind of ushered away, you're shown where there's some sort of shower area, wash area that you can clean up. And your horse is brought round.
Okay,
And it's not too far to the guild house.
let's get out of here.
Yep. Back to the guild house.
It's a beautiful, I say beautiful day actually. It is
Oh, it's
a,
raining.
It's a day.
it's a raining day out there. Heavy rain, there's gusts of wind, it's
Beautiful.
terrible.
Beautiful.
Beautiful day for you.
Yeah,
But,
yeah.
yeah. Otherwise it's by the time you get across to the guild house, the door opens, Daisy's there to greet you. And Khaled, Damocles, it's good to see you back. Can I get you any food?
Yes.
And it looks
yes.
at you too, 'cause I don't think you've met Daisy, have you?
Probably
Because you
not.
stayed at the
We stayed at the Bastion.
bastion and left from there. Oh, you got some friends.
Yes, new members of the guild. Yes, some food would be good. Then we can do the introductions and have some
Hello,
rest.
Daisy.
Daisy provides
hello?
the food. You're going to get on very well.
I'm Estrella.
Oh, hello, Estrella. She curtsies.
No curtsying me.
Well, come on in. Don't stand in the rain.
I'll go and put Blinky in the stable.
Oh, if you want, I can manage that for you.
I thought you were doing food. It'll literally take me where is the stable?
Stable's just round. She points to where the stable.
Oh, good. So I make sure Binky is okay, and then I come back in.
I'll get some fresh bread on the go. And with that, she
Wonderful.
disappears off to the kitchens to get everything. It is mid-morning. Miserable out there, but you're left to your own devices here.
So,
Does this mean we're not going to get paid? Because Quartermaster Cal was going to pay us,
I don't think.
and now we're not going to get paid. How are we supposed to live if we don't get paid?
You got 56 pennies.
To be fair, we didn't actually achieve what it was we were set out to earn the money for.
Well, we've got. Well,
No.
We killed a griffin, and we killed some more of those bloody things. I think that's worth paying for.
I think we need to make sure we get everything in writing next time.
I think given what's happened, this is probably the least of our concerns, but
Yeah.
regardless,
My
a concern nonetheless.
my concern, and I'm going to defer to you more competent ether folk on this one, is why were the guards covered in those symbols? Because when we saw the cultists in the basement like that kind of made sense to me. It makes sense that, you know, they've got some connection with this thing and it's turning them into these creatures. But as far as we can guess, and it is guessing, these guards had nothing to do with this cult. So it seems to have the ability to take over others as well and turn them into these things. Shouldn't we be really worried about that since we're getting more and more involved with these people?
just as a thought, when I was down there and with the Aether, what was the residue like around the guards?
It was the same residue you had around the other blood horrors, which is this chaotic eldritch magic. You were kind of ushered out soon after, so you didn't get a great deal of time to...
Yeah, maybe... I don't know enough about these creatures.
Of course.
So, are you just waiting for something
I
to
don't
happen
like this. Is just... Gallard, you know these people. We've got to do something. I'm not just sat round here. I need to get a job. Either that, or I've got to go and find an alchemist or something.
A good
Grant,
one.
please.
I'm a good alchemist.
Okay, are you hiring?
No.
Right, so
You asked for an alchemist.
We did tell. We did say that we'd be staying here. That that they would meet up with us afterwards.
I know, but
I mean, there are things that we could be doing. There are workshops at the Bastion. Don't forget that we could be.
well, can we do something? Because just sat here just doesn't feel right.
Looking at the state of you, just sitting here might be what's best.
Have yourself a sandwich.
Yeah, Daisy will be back with some bread soon.
Right.
Okay, so do I take it we've got a bit of time then? Because we might need to do a bit of maintenance. I mean, presumably, well, no, it's a rest that you get heals on, isn't it? So, I don't know if it's time for me to get all my kit out and start making poisons, because I'm getting a little low.
Yeah, I was looking at the...
What is it worth dividing up whatever we may have brought back with us and
So emptying the party bucket into everyone's...
We'd already divvied everything up.
Apart from those 56
Apart from
pennies.
56
I'm
pennies.
not in a rush to divvy those up, to be fair. I'm just wondering, are we just collecting it in a pot and
there
then
was some of the
divvying it out?
materials that we got as well, wasn't there? Was it ironwood or?
Ooh, Ironwood. Hello.
I've got the ironwood. Oh, the ironwood.
Yeah, so your
Yeah.
character sheet, yeah.
Well, I've got the ironwood.
So you
Set up a workshop.
yeah, well, there were workshops at the Bastion, weren't there?
That's true. there are.
yeah. They weren't operational.
Yeah.
Also, we have got 5 florins. We've got 5 florins and 56 pennies
Yeah.
In the party fund.
in the party.
Oh.
So is it worth dividing that up, or should we wait till there's more?
I'm not in a rush. I'm not buying anything for a while. So we keep it there for the time being. Because, I mean,
You're happy
you
to.
never know. There might be more money coming in.
Well, I've run out of my components now for Black Flame, and they're very expensive.
How expensive?
5 florins 56.
5 pennies.
Let me double check.
Yeah, I think it was
Might be more.
20 florins, I think. And 5
It's 5 florins and
Not 5 florins.
it's 10 pennies.
Okay. Alright, well, take it with you and I'll buy you some stuff then. It's fine.
We can go shopping.
Yeah.
Excellent.
I like going
I'd
shopping.
like to go shopping.
Look, we've got 5 florins and 56 pennies.
We don't want to go too far though, because I get the impression that the captain's going to want to speak to us, and I think given what's happened, it's important that we're available. So, I don't know, at least one of us needs to stay here.
Good. You're a sensible sort.
You'll represent us to the best of your abilities. Sure. But we might as well make use of the time while we've got it. Right, let's go and buy some stuff.
I'll come with.
So, you two are popping out to buy some stuff?
Three of us,
Three
think.
are
Yeah.
popping out to buy stuff.
We're not intending to be very long.
I'll be staying behind so
It's
that I can
raining,
talk
is
to
it?
the
It's,
captains. Yeah.
the rain is
What I
really
need
heavy out
is
there.
some gem dust. If you could get several pouches of gem dust, that would be really useful for me.
She's weak.
She is looking a bit ropey, to be fair. Okay.
I'll come with you.
Righto. It's fine. Yeah.
So we're going.
You two are going shopping, you two are staying back, and you've ordered in how many florins of...
I've asked for 3 bags, which is 30 pennies. Actually, 30 pennies worth
30 pennies worth of gem dust.
gem dust.
Okay. So, a small pouch worth.
Yeah.
Really.
Okay. So we can...
I'm looking for a hand crossbow and
Okay.
30 pennies, I'll just go for the 10% discount on that. I'm not going to push. I'm a merchant. My background says I can get 10% or I can push for 20, but I might offend people, so I'm not going to bother. For 30 pennies, it's not worth it. So,
Just make it. I don't want to get bogged down in shopping.
no, absolutely not. I'm just saying
You two pop out.
27 pennies then.
Yeah. So someone make a list. You're looking for a hand crossbow.
Yeah.
Which you can get hold of in the one. You got two. You got the dwarves, or you got the other place. I'll give you their names.
I'll follow wherever you tell me to go, to be honest, because
So gear-wise smithy or essentials and more.
Was it Essentials and more we went to before?
Yeah, essentials and more is all the sort of House Victor stuff, weaponry and stuff like
Now
that.
that's-
Whereas gear-wise, he's got his own brand.
You want to come with me to Essentials and more.
sure.
That's the good stuff.
Fine.
Okay, so just have a look at book price and buy it from there.
10% off.
Yeah, 10% off.
Yes. I'll do the talking. The party will do the paying, I think.
Yeah,
Cool.
so that 30 gem does cost 27. From 27 pennies rather than 30 pennies.
How have we divided?
Are bolts
Effectively.
made out of wood or metal?
Sorry, bolts.
I've stolen 30
Typically
pennies.
they are metal tipped with wood.
Yeah, I think
But
they-
if you
Except for
make
dividing
it out of like
it into-
ironwood, the whole thing can be made out of wood. Or if you make it out of mithril, the whole bolt can be
Tide.
made out of mithril.
Cool, so I could make iron bolt.
You can make ironwood bolts. Yeah.
I make some of those instead.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we were saying that we'll just draw from party funds first because
Yeah.
we're going to divvy it out anyways. And I don't think anyone's too fussy about who gets what.
Yeah. In which case, if you could set aside enough for my tithe.
I'm doing it.
90 pennies.
So
10% off.
81.
Each one.
Hand crossbow.
One of the...
That's mine in addition to that feature.
Yeah, I thought it was nice. And from a piratey point of view, I think that's really great. We don't have firearms, but that whole sort of your...
That is cool.
Do some first aid, but not
Yeah.
for me.
Classic.
Absolutely.
So where are the bolts? Sorry to be...
Bolts will be just underneath all the crossbows. Bolts, I think, are two pennies each.
Quarrel, is it?
Quarrels, that's what they're called.
Okay.
How much did you spend?
And the ironwood.
Yeah, but they can
With
be
the
made
tip.
of. The tip is typically metal.
Right. I'll buy So 81 pennies, and I'll buy it two.
Haven't you got shed loads of money?
Yeah. But we were talking about using the funds, so.
You're not there. They're the ones shopping.
They are. Right, so
81 pennies.
81.
Minus 40 pennies, 36, so 81 plus 36. Do they cost encumbrance?
The bolts don't, no, but the hand crossbow, I don't think does the hand crossbow. It's probably light, so
think it
probably.
does.
No, yes.
So they're light. They you scroll them up. So in bulk, you could be facing encumbrance, but yeah.
Okay, I've put in enough tithe as if I was also tithing,
Thanks.
Brilliant.
because I would.
Right, so you two pop out to do your shopping.
Yep.
You two remain in the house. We now cut to an immaculate office. The curtains are this thick velvet, the white trim, the beautiful blue, the colours of Swanton. The desk, huge oaken desk, massive bookcases around the place and other filing cabinets. There is a woman immaculately dressed behind the desk. She looks, however, incredibly angry, and stood in the room in front of her, Captain Stewart, Commander Ozzy, the Guild Master, Master Esley, and another person. He looks very regally dressed and bears the symbol, the purple crest with the Horoxan drawn cart and the rising dawn behind the cart. This person doesn't look happy either. The mayor stares at them all. So what you're telling me is not only have we now lost a load of guardsmen, but we've lost yet another quartermaster, a quartermaster that was on loan from House Themis. Captain Stewart kind of looks at his feet at this point, and I look, this is beyond anything I've dealt with. I don't know what this is. You have to see it to believe it, and even then, I've seen it and I can't believe what has happened. Commander Ozzy nods and said, look, I've gone up against many things, and we need either a proper quartermaster who's trained in dealing with these things, or we need a proper caretaker from the Bastion to look into this. He then looks at Captain Stewart and says, we have an inquisitor here. Why doesn't he look at it? To which the mayor seems to blurt out angrily, well, this Gallad, ever since him and his people have arrived, and she glares at Master Esley, we've had nothing but problems. How do we know they're not the harbingers of this problem? They're not the stormcrows that come in here causing this upset. Captain Stewart at this point kind of gets his courage up. No, he says, they got alibis, they're trying to deal with this. The mayor just goes red-faced and glares at Master Esley. I demand, Master Esley at this point says, you cannot demand of the Freelancers Guild. They are members and they have our protection. They are not guilty of anything. I will not have any accusations, and I will not have them detained any further. Fine, says the mayor. Then they are banished from Swanton. I want them out by morning. At this point, Master Esley just sighs and, as you wish, Mayor. And he leaves the room. As the door closes behind them, the shouting seems to get louder and louder. A very frustrated mayor. A problem they're not designed or equipped to deal with. There is a knock on the door at the house. Your two friends are still out, and as you open the door, it is Master Esley. Can I come in?
Of course, Master Esley.
He kind of puts his coat down and shakes it around. And are you all here?
Not presently, but I can pass a
You
message to
all
the
asked
others.
to come back here and remain here until spoken to, weren't you?
Yes, we were.
I didn't realise we were told
He shakes
not
his
to leave.
shakes his head. Oh, do you know what? Look, I've got some bad news.
I can only apologise, but please carry on, yes.
It's best if I wait for you all to turn up. I'll be back in about an hour. If they turn up, just keep them here, he says, looking at you two.
I'll try my best, but I can't make any promises.
It was Australia who was fidgety, and then she's not even the one who left.
Do you know what's fun as well? I can't actually use my hand crossbow.
Can you?
Have you not got projectile skill?
I forgot.
It's like, yay, I can
I've got a hand crossbow.
You get to roll one dice.
Still use it.
Do you? Yeah. It makes mathematical sense.
Practice.
Yeah, you need it to practice. So it's within about half an hour.
I was going to say, yeah, if it was any more than that, I'd go out looking for him and drag him back by the ears.
Yeah.
And then you'd get in trouble for them.
We said we were going to be as quick as possible. It's all good.
Half an hour later, there's another knock on the door, and Daisy is cooking you up yet something else, a nice delicacy, a pie that she used to make. And she's glad you've got this interest in cooking, so she's happy to cook for you.
Excellent.
Various pastries and stuff. Master Leslie again at the door, and coming in, shaking off his coat and putting it to one side. I think we need to all have a talk, he says. Events seem to have transpired, and you seem to be at the heart of most of them right now.
Sadly, that's the case.
I have some good news, which is the guild has stood up for you and has ensured that despite the mayor's best wishes, you're not clapped in irons and detained any further. I have some bad news. The mayor has decided to banish you from Swanton.
On what grounds?
She doesn't need grounds.
But that's ridiculous. We prevented a worse massacre just now in the garrison without us.
Look, he says she's willing to invoke a diplomatic incident, but you need to understand what. I know you are part of House Victus, Damocles, but that's not going to be enough here. Apparently, there was a quartermaster on loan from House Themis.
Oh, is that the gnome?
Yes, it was a gnome.
Was
I
the gnome.
understand.
Yeah,
Perished in this
that's who I
incident.
pointed at earlier. He's not very well.
And he says, looking. The master, Argyle Themis, who's the appointed representative of House Themis here, is not happy and has demanded action be taken. So, the only thing the mayor can do, given your protection of the guild and given your innocence in this matter and no proof that you caused any of the events other than help to contain them, is to banish you. Now that will cause problems with your house, but she has House Themis on her side, and I would imagine, given your status within your organisation, that they're probably happy to have you banished rather than make a stand.
Regardless, given what's happened, it may be a wise course of action. And if you can send words to the other guild houses, I suspect that Swanton will still need protection with us gone. Perhaps it's as we fear that we will take the danger with us, whatever it is that seems to be plaguing us.
Well, this might help you, he says. Hands you a letter and a small pouch. Some 5 days ago, Quartermaster Cal gave this to me. The day before he was murdered. Or rather, the day he was murdered. And he hands you that with the letter. I have not opened the letter, and I've not looked at the contents. His instructions, in the event of my death, I'm to give this to you. I don't know whether he knew something was up, but instructions are instructions.
Okay.
Indeed, sir.
So hands that to you, Cameron. I have also been asking around and trying to figure out what the hell has happened here since his death, thinking that with your involvement you may be dragged into something, trying to gather evidence or reason why. Some of the questioning has actually borne fruit recently, and it seems that there was a group of strangers within Swanton around the 3rd and the 4th. They left on the 4th. One one of the farmers saw them at the northern crossroads, heading from the crossroads, not on the road, but across land, kind of northwestish from there, towards the Siles River, through the hills. There's a group of about 13 of them.
Cautions?
Couldn't tell, other than they were robed, cloaked, not wanting to get close to anyone.
That's not.
Thought it'd be a bit odd. They seemed strangers in a hurry.
It's not the direction that would have meant they could have been the ambush party. Different directions.
Towards the river.
Okay.
I've also asked around, and it seems that we've had some real strange folk in Swanton of late. Quite a large number, and this is where I can confirm they seem foreigners similar to you. Rumours are flying. That's all I've got.
Yes.
Look, I don't know what's happened. I don't know whether any. You can see him calling his memory back. This damned book you brought back to begin with. That seems to be mentioned recently. The mayor seems quite adamant that this book be found. It's going to take a good month before Quartermaster can be sent from harbour. Message has been sent out. House Steamers has made sure their fastest, most reliable messenger is sent up there, but it's going to take time. I wish there was better news.
Is there somewhere where potentially you could leave as a message or get a rider to drop off a message? And I'm just thinking, Gallads, that this sounds to me as if things could go wrong fast.
Could go wrong.
Well, you know, it's not that bad.
They seem to have gone quite wrong.
But no, we're alive, therefore it's gone well.
You've changed your tune.
Well,
Some of us are barely alive.
I'm still breathing. So what I'm thinking is, if there's any news from Swanton, if there is somewhere, one of the way stations that maybe you could get.
He shakes his head. Look, you're banished from here, and my domain is here.
So you couldn't send us anything anyway.
I imagine that Master Esley has done as much as he possibly can for us already by simply allowing us to leave. It could be a significant worse fate for us than banishment.
Yeah, let's put it like this. If you didn't have the protection of the guild, yes, you would have been clapped in irons by now, and not by the watch, but by the commander. They operate by completely different standards. And
Sorry.
he shakes his head. Whether you would have been seen again or not, I dread to think.
How soon do we need to leave?
By the morning. So, you've got the night here. Get your affairs in order. If you need any equipment, anything like that, please make sure that you purchase them. As far as I'm aware, there's no outstanding business with the guild here, so all dues have been paid. I wish. I will keep trying, he says. I will keep trying to clear you for entry back into Swanton.
Well, I'm most grateful for your efforts.
But until then, you're not welcome here, and you will be arrested should you return after tomorrow morning.
Understood.
How much is in that pouch?
Pop out.
Right, he says.
Pouch.
I will be in the guild hall if you need me. In the meantime, well, enjoy the hospitality.
Oh, thanks again, Master Esley.
You're welcome.
Difficult times, and I'm sorry that you had to be the one to carry the news, but your efforts are appreciated.
To be honest, he says, this is why we are a guild. To make sure that the authorities cannot just run over us without any care.
Indeed.
It's good that I was able to exercise our power here. And don't worry, a sternly worded letter will be heading back to my headquarters in harbour.
Thank you. Right, well, it seems we have some planning and some recuperating to do, so
Give some
Won't keep
reading
you
to
any
do as
longer.
well, Gallads.
Oh yeah, there's the letter.
yes. We'll get to it in time.
I think the time is now.
Also, how much is in the pouch?
Perhaps we can show some courtesy to Master Esley.
Oh, I thought
I thought he'd gone. Sorry.
He heads out now, and you hear the door shut as he heads back out into the pouring rain.
That's
And
when I
now
ask.
You can ask.
Yes.
Seems like a longer shopping trip is going to be needed now.
Break the seal and.
Okay.
I prepared explosive runes. They are.
You break the seal, and there's a lot of letters in here. So a lot of pages in here. The first one just seems to be a handwritten. It just says, "In the event of my death, payment for your deeds, information that needs to be guarded." And then as you look at the ones, it's just page upon page of tri-cipher code.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll have that, thanks.
Hand it over to him. Not.
I'll decipher it all because I'm
Can
assuming.
you? It's tri-cipher.
I thought it
You have a
was.
look at it, and it's.
I thought it was our cipher. Why is it how it does things?
I wondered whether the cover letter might have some
Well, that's what I'm.
cipher.
Because if he was handing this to us and we had set up a cipher, I'm looking for evidence of that cipher. Not try, but yeah, just a cipher.
Because he might be telling us
which
where
is
to
the
go.
language of the quartermasters.
Okay.
He might have a trusted ally that he's going to point us towards or something.
That's the
With
hope.
that letter.
Yeah.
I'll throw you the purse so you can count the shinies.
I'll have a look through anything to see if there is any evidence of our cipher, but I
Actually-
imagine not then.
So having a look at the purse, there are 14 moons in the purse.
Ooh.
Alright, that's not too bad. I wish we just stuck to our cipher, man.
People might be able to.
He probably wanted us to give it to the blown up. No.
No, not him. He was. He didn't know.
Sure?
He didn't know what he was dealing with. Well, I don't know. No, but we're gonna have to find someone else, aren't we?
Where?
Where do you think?
I don't know this place.
We've got to go to harbour, right?
I wouldn't have been to Harbour, would I? Would I have passed through Harbour to get here? No.
Definitely not.
No, you haven't been, but you must know about it.
I'm from Kosher, so I'm just like...
You're not talking about harbour. You must have told him about harbour.
You think I'm this...
Oh, come on. You're not. You talk about everything, but you haven't talked about harbour.
No, let's just talk about it. It's a fantastic place.
Yeah, I know. You need to tell him this sort of stuff.
Yeah, boats.
No.
No.
But there's a
Well,
river.
where is it then?
There's a river and there's lava. What else can you want?
Talking of boats and rivers, I'm presuming that the group that left north and headed northwest from the crossroads was heading towards a boat on the river, and that they're long gone to us. Do you agree or disagree? Is it worthless trying to follow that route?
Well,
Or do we make a bead straight for harbour? We need to decide where we're going in the morning.
We don't want to let that lead go cold. So we probably ought to investigate too.
trouble is, and hear me out here, Damocles, but I've learnt that the wilds are dangerous, and there's only 4 of us,
What choice do we have?
and if we're heading over to the river, now that's a bit away, and we don't know what there could be between here and there, and we've got no way back to safety. So we could do that, but if we get into trouble, it's not as if we can retreat to Swanton.
That's a good point.
Oh, did they say that they were going across country? They did, didn't they?
Probably heading towards a river. And
Spotted
if they're
at the northern
Kosher-
crossroads, and then they cut northwest towards the river.
Most of it is open farmland and stuff, apart from where you start to head into.
Just having vague recollections of the local geography.
So, Swanton, Farnborough.
Oh yes,
That
which
is.
is what I was thinking of.
So the one on the other side is. Let me just get the legend. B is. Wrong legend. Westfields is across there. Okay. That's where the figures were spotted, and they were heading this way. Siles River.
Does that river lead to the sea?
That river leads to the sea, but also some more ancient ruins, some really old ruins.
Which ruins?
I'll tell you now.
Because this could just be another wild goose chase. We've already wasted so much time on one of those.
If they're kosher and they're on a boat,
Yeah.
as Gal said, they're long gone. I called you Galad, not Gaza. It's growth. Yes.
That's goof.
But if they're heading to the ruins, there could be something there.
Yeah, or there could be nothing.
Or there could be.
Surely if this Cal guy wanted us to follow the instructions and take it to a quartermaster, surely we should go where there's a quartermaster. Is there a quartermaster up there?
No.
So there's the Cado ruins up that way.
Do I know anything about the Cado ruins?
Do you want to make a history check?
I will assist.
I think we should.
I think you're probably much better at history than I am.
And bearing in mind they're on
history.
foot.
Yeah, that was the point I was going to make as well.
And when were they seen?
A few days ago.
I have no clue.
28.
28.
Cal's going to
So, the only thing known about the Cado ruins is they lie to the south of the forest of lucid dreams. Dangerous forest. You do not go in there. Definitely not.
I don't go for us.
So cross the Siles River, but the Siles River gets really wide around that point. It's quite a difficult crossing, but there are ancient spans across bridges that were built long before the Ashfall that could be used. However, not much is known about the ruins because not many people come out. Other than it's pre-Ashfall, and it's rumoured to contain a lot of ancient artifacts and stuff like that.
I don't think it's worth it.
I don't think that's where they're headed. If they're Koshin, they've got
Yeah.
a boat on the river.
However, follow the river down and you get to the coast.
Yeah.
And that's where
Which is-
potentially you could moor up a
That's
boat.
that's how they would have got to us.
So they could have had a small boat, which then takes them to the big boat.
Yeah.
And we don't have.
But they are on foot, so if we could beat them to the river. I mean, it was a few days ago there they set off, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that would be very difficult to do, wouldn't it?
So they set off about 4 days ago. But you've had really bad weather and that would have stopped them travelling. You've had, from all accounts from what you've been hearing, you two especially, is the hurricane that came through. If they were out in the wilds, they would have had to have just hunkered down for that day.
Okay, so they're effectively two maybe
probably
3
2
days
days.
ahead of us.
Yeah,
But if they're anything like,
On foot.
if they're
on foot.
right,
So if
they
we
were,
get some more horses.
they're all the magic folk and
So we need another 3 horses.
Yeah.
3 horses. We need you to be well.
We are leaving tomorrow, whether I'm well or not.
No, but if we go that way and they're on magic folk and you get wiped out,
I'll be
we
fine.
can't go.
Can I just check with regards to banishment from Swanton? Is that Swanton and the outlying farmsteads?
Yeah, it's all considered Swanton territory.
Yeah.
So we've got nowhere civilized to go after.
If we go that way, then the only way we've got to go back is
We'd have
through
to follow
Swan.
the river.
Yeah. And
No,
I'll
because
call boats.
the river
I don't have one.
heading. If we might take theirs if that's what they've got.
Where's the nearest sort of bit of independent civilization from Swanton then?
You can go up towards Linchett, farmlands up there.
Yeah.
But that's across the river. More north, you've got Midway to the south.
Southwell Harbour.
Well, I mean, Harbour's a way off.
Yeah.
Linchett is how far? From
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 days
So-
to the north.
So okay, this is the maths we've got to do, right? If we go following these guys and we get into a stick situation, then there's nowhere to go, there's nowhere to retreat. If we are going to harbour, we're just like cut our losses, they're 2 days ahead of us. We don't even know if we're going to find them because they're just wandering out through a farm, which is most of that area. We're going to eat into whatever rations we manage to get hold of. I mean, are any of us able to?
I can cook.
You can cook, but can we gather food out there?
Plenty.
Yeah, but
Survival.
I've got survival.
Yeah.
okay, so we could possibly feed ourselves, but
Damocles, we've butchered several things. We could even take along a spare horse or 2.
you know, like we butchered the things that came to us.
Yeah.
Like, you know, that's not hunting. That's being hunted.
Yeah, we could find things.
Yeah, like you might be right, but it's the being hunted that we're trying to avoid, to be honest. Because, as you said, if we get caught out, there's nowhere for us to retreat, and then if we're dragging 2 or 3 of us are injured or dying, what do we do? We're stuck.
We've got to cross the river, and I don't know whether that's we have to find a bridge or.
I mean, you know these guys better than any of us. What's our chances of catching them? We've really got to weigh that up, because if we
How
die,
far? So where were they
what's the
seen again?
point?
Sorry.
So they were seen at these crossroads,
Yeah.
heading through the hills. So the hills are going to be hard going on foot. And then you had this big hurricane. You've had hard rains afterwards.
The horses we might
So-
catch
So
up.
we could kind of, in theory, kind of
so they could be-
race up the road, and then cut west across the fields or whatever, and try and pick up their trail.
But then, even if we do catch them, and even if we, I'm going to use the phrase, sort them out, and there is a risk that these guys are just normal people.
Entirely unrelated to anything
Yeah,
that's
it could be
happening.
absolutely unrelated, and we just basically go and speak to them and find they're nothing at all to do with this. But say, for example, they are, and we sort them out. Where are we going to go and take this news? Because we're going to have to then take that news somewhere else and then get it sent.
I'm presuming that our next steps take us towards harbour.
Yeah. So
I mean, if we want to get this deciphered, best place we can go to get anyone to make sense of this would be harbour. We've
Yes, and you have contacts there, I know,
got,
but
and I'm assuming
the alternative is that we head south and get further away from the river and what's happening here. But I'm not happy. There's clearly something going on with these eldritch creatures with this. I do want to get to the bottom of this.
Father Rasmus would be really interested in it.
Who's that?
So, a couple of choices ahead of you. Time is ticking. What are you doing?
Regardless of what we choose to do, we're going to need some horses.
Yeah.
We're going to need some supplies. Let's quickly gather those together, and then in the morning, when we set off, we can decide whether we head north and follow these people, or whether we head.
Whichever
Well, I
way
suppose it's
harbour
going to be
is.
north and then east anyway, isn't it? To go to harbour.
Yeah.
Oh, harbour's
It's
north.
it's north,
Yeah.
north regardless. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought harbour was south.
No, you come from
Up to the east, but we've got to go
Oh,
north to get there.
So my geography.
You arrived at that area, went up to Midway.
Got to cross
and
the
that's
river
where you
anyway, haven't
got,
we?
So,
Oh yeah, okay.
and then you've not been any further north.
No. Okay.
But if we're... Yeah, from the roads, there used to be a bridge, but I think the roads aren't particularly safe, are they? Nothing is. Yeah.
So yeah, we're going to need some supplies. And we're heading north in the morning regardless. We can decide when we set off
Right.
what people seem to think. Some more, another night of healing potentially for Australia could be a deciding factor in whether we choose to
Yeah.
follow the potential wild goose chase, as you called it, or whether we simply rush to harbour as soon as we can make it.
Just checking. So for my maths, a moon is 20 pennies, isn't it?
That it is.
We've got 7 florins.
There you go.
What was it, 14?
40.
40. Oh wow. Nice.
14 or 0?
40.
Oh.
No, I heard
think
14 as well. To be
Times
fair.
20, that's 800 pennies, 8 florins.
Yeah.
Hey,
Wow.
yeah.
It's 2 florins each.
Well,
It's not because you have to
minus
take
your
the tithe
tithe.
off.
Well, it's 2 florins each, and then I take the tithe
each.
off.
Yeah, and you take the tithe off. 20 pennies from
Oh yeah, because that was our new charter, wasn't it? As we said that you were just
Those who did
tithing.
Stray does tithe as well. don't
Yeah,
they?
because the original one was we all chipped in, wasn't it?
So anyway,
Yeah.
is your decision at this point to get horses, supplies,
Yeah.
Yeah.
head
Yeah.
north,
Whether we
and
travel.
decide
Yeah.
whether
Yeah.
you continue to harbour or potentially pursue these
Yeah.
strangers?
I think so.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we're getting horses at the most, no wagons or anything, just...
No.
Okay.
3 extra horses. We need Inky 2,
Food.
Pinky,
Food, potentially
And,
kits, stuff like that.
Clyde.
Clyde.
Oh, kids.
Kits.
Oh, kids. I was like,
Kids?
no, it's
Yeah.
not a...
Yeah, I need some more healing kits.
Okay.
Potentially, we need some pain suppression flasks for you.
Can you refresh kits?
No.
Yep.